Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss one of the important consequences of Lorentz transformation, that is the contraction of length or length contraction. Before going to that, let us define proper length. The length of the rod measured by an observer at rest with respect to the object is the proper length. Proper length is denoted as L0. Let us discuss in detail. Suppose we have an inertial frame of reference. S is an inertial frame of reference and the observer is situated at the origin O. S dash is another frame which is moving with a velocity v along the x axis with respect to the inertial frame S. So, S dash is another frame which is moving with a velocity v. O dash is the observer is situated at the origin O dash. At time t equals 0, let the origins O and O dash coincide. Now consider we have a rod of length, we have a rod AB which is fixed in the S dash frame. Thus, for the observer O dash, the length of the rod measured is the proper length. So, for the observer O dash, the length of the rod is denoted as L0. And for the observer O, since the rod is situated in the S dash frame, for the observer O, the rod is moving with a velocity v. So, the length of the rod measured by the observer O is denoted as L and it is the relative length. For the observer O dash, let the position coordinates of the end A and B be marked as x A dash and x B dash. So, the length of the rod measured by the observer O dash, since the rod is fixed in the S dash frame, L0 equals x B dash minus x A dash, and the length of the rod measured by the observer O in S frame, that is the relative length, L equals xb minus xa. Now, we have to obtain the relation connecting the proper length and the relative length. From the Lorentz transformation equations, we have x dash equals x minus Vt by root of 1 minus V square by C square. This transformation equation is based on the postulate of special theory of relativity. So, we have equation L0 equals x for xb dash, we have xb minus Vt by root of 1 minus V square by C square minus xa dash is connected to xa by xa minus Vt by root of 1 minus V square by C square, where xa and xb are the position coordinates of the rod with respect to the origin O or with respect to the observer O. So, here on simplifying we get L0 equals xb minus Vt and plus Vt got cancelled. So, xb minus xa by root of 1 minus V square by C square, that is xb minus xa is the relative length L, that is L by root of 1 minus V square by C square. So, here we got L equals L0 into root of 1 minus V square by C square, where L is the relative length, L0 is the proper length and V is the velocity of the S dash frame. Since V is less than C, C is the velocity of light, the velocity of any particle is less than the velocity of light. So, V is less than C. So, 1 minus V square by C square should be less than 1. Since V is less than C, suppose V equals 0.9 C, then we have 1 minus 0.81, that is 0.9 square, that is 0.81. It is a fraction, fractional value. So, we got L equals L0 times 0.454358 something. Okay, that is the relative length is 0.4358 times the proper length. That is, the relative length is less than the proper length. This is known as length contraction. This is known as length contraction. This length contraction was mathematically obtained by Lorentz and Fitzgerald, and is known as Fitzgerald length contraction. Fitzgerald length contraction. Now we consider the rod is fixed in the S dash frame. So, the proper length is the length measured by the observer O dash. Now we consider in reciprocal, that is, the rod is fixed in the S frame. This is the S frame, the rod is fixed in the S frame, and the S dash frame is moving with a velocity v along the x axis. So, S and S dash are inertial frames of reference, and O is the observer in the S frame, O dash is the observer in the S dash frame. Now, the length of the rod measured by the observer O dash is the relative length, since the rod is fixed in the S frame, and the length of the rod measured by the observer O is the proper length. So, this is XA and this is XB. So, the proper length L0 is the length measured by the observer O. This is XB minus XA. And we have the inverse Lorentz transformation equation, that is XB dash plus Vt by root of 1 minus V square by C square minus of XA dash plus Vt by root of 1 minus V square by C square. Now, on simplifying the numerator, we got XB dash minus XA dash by root of 1 minus V square by C square, that is L by root of 1 minus V square by C square. L is the length of the rod measured by an observer in the S dash frame. Okay, that is, here also we got L equals L0 into root of 1 minus V square by C square. That is, the length contraction is a reciprocal effect. The length of the rod, suppose if the rod is fixed in one frame, then the length of the rod measured by an observer in another frame appears to be less than that as seen by an observer in the original frame. So, this is a reciprocal effect, and the length contraction occurs only along the direction of motion. There is no length contraction, there is no contraction occurs in the direction perpendicular to the direction of motion. Now, let us do a problem. Consider an astronaut whose height on the earth is exactly 6 feet. Whose height on the earth is exactly 6 feet, and he is lying parallel to the axis of the spacecraft. He is lying parallel to the axis of the spacecraft in the spacecraft. The spacecraft is moving with the velocity 0.9 c, that is V equal 0.9 c. We have to find the length of the or height of the astronaut by an observer on earth and by an observer on the spacecraft. So, since the height of the astronaut is 6 feet exactly on the earth, its proper length is, its proper height is 6 feet. So, for an observer in the spacecraft, you have to, the astronaut is at rest with respect to an observer inside the spacecraft. So, for an observer in the spacecraft, its height is same as 6 feet. But for an observer on the earth, we have to find the relative length. That is, the relative length is L0 into root of 1 minus V square by C square. L0 is the 6 feet into root of 1 minus 0.9 the whole square. On simplifying this, we got 2.6 feet. That is, the relative length is always less than the proper length, and this is known as the length contraction, and it is one of the immediate consequences of Lorentz transformation. Thank you.